name is Frank DeJohn, and I welcome you to our website, Bodhi Tree. What is Bodhi Tree? Basically, Bodhi Tree is a tree that Buddha sat under to become enlightened. And it's been our job to enlighten the doctors. There's another way of doing business than just renting anesthesia practices from the local anesthesia groups. The basis of Bodhi Tree is to independently own the anesthesia group at your surgery center. Now, this is a concept that's rather new. My two other partners and myself developed this in about 2006. There was a need in the surgery centers to generate extra income. One of the ways was anesthesia income, owning your own, but let someone with the knowledge of Bodhi Tree run it. I would say that in every single case that we've established our 73 different practices across the country, one, we have never lost a client. Two, we've never lost any money. And three, the doctors cannot believe the amount of revenue being generated from anesthesia. In every center that we have across the country, from Virginia to Florida to Mississippi to Arizona, everybody has what we call as an MDA, a doctor who is the director of anesthesiology, board certified anesthesiologist. And in the rooms actually doing the procedures are CRNAs. We spent a lot of money, Bodhi Tree, making sure we got legal opinions in all the states that we're in. It is quite legal and it's still quite profitable. We're also here for the welfare of the patient. One of our biggest tenets that we have is that the center now has total control over the entire care of that patient. They have the surgeon scoping, they have the center providing the surroundings, they're in charge of the anesthesiologist, they're in charge of the CRNAs, they generally own their own pathology lab. So it's sort of like one-stop shopping with patient safety and care number one. Here in Sarasota, Bradenton, Florida, we occupy 4 buildings. In those buildings are various departments. In the main building, we have what is known as credentialing and privileging. It's a department that goes out and recruits doctors, checks on their backgrounds, privileges them in the centers. Also part of that particular department is contracting. They are the ones who contract with Blue Cross Blue Shield. They are the ones who fill out the Medicare applications. They're the ones who contract with Aetna and Cigna. We have Spanish-speaking and English-speaking customer service agents that answer the phone calls of all the patients. Patients call in, they don't understand their bill, they don't understand their EOB. They're directed to a real live person. And they tell them what should be done and who else can help them. Also a real live person in another department in this building called the AR department. Somebody has a problem with their bill, it's too high, they don't understand it, it was denied for some reason. The PAD department would direct them to the AR person who would negotiate on their behalf with the insurance.
And I'm an anesthesiologist, and I've been associated with Bodhi Tree's anesthesia team concept for about 3 years now. Team anesthesia is a great concept for patient care because we have an anesthesiologist and a nurse anesthetist, and together we just focus on giving the best quality of care to our patients. Team anesthesia is a great concept for our surgery centers because we interface well with the personnel, nurses, and non-clinical staff. Everyone has their own role in terms of patient care. We all try and help each other out. In terms of the surgeons, they can go ahead and do their procedures and know that in our hands, the anesthesia is safe and effective, and we do our very best for each patient.